loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is sponsored by Maniology, and they sent me a couple of things to try out, so let's go ahead and unbox. We have a lot of great things here. So first, let's start off with their Perfect Trio polishes. I do not have the name for some of these polishes, but I'll make sure to mention the ones that I do have them for. Here is another set of polishes that comes with two, a pretty red and light green. I was also sent this nail stamping kit. It does come with directions here in the back, so that way you know what to do. And here I am just taking it out of the box. I chose the fluid art design for this one. The sticker is still on, but you guys will see it peeled back later on in the video. But it also comes with a guide, so that way you get extra directions on what to do. Here is the mini scraper as well for the nail stamping plate. Maniology was also kind enough to let me choose an extra stamping plate outside of the kit, so I chose this butterfly one. And I just want to add, before I even use these are very good quality plates. Here's another polished stamping duo that came inside of the kit. And then here we have the actual stamper. And next we have here another nail art stamping polish. And it is this pretty gold with shimmers in it. They've also included a cotton grabber. And I have always wanted to use one of these, and I've seen them in other nail videos. Theirs is really cute. It has a pineapple on the top of it. And last, a sticker, embrace your inner artist. So now why don't we go ahead and swatch the nail polish colors. I have these samples here that we can go ahead and swatch them on. And I absolutely love this light pastel green, so I want to start with this one first. I'm gonna stop talking here in a minute so you guys can just enjoy the swatching, but I will say that their nail polishes are very good quality. Like, you really don't have to apply a lot of coats for most of the nail polishes that I've received, but they are a nice coverage, especially this next green right here. It's so pretty, especially in the sun. I've worn it now for a few days and it's still very much full coverage, intact, hasn't peeled, and it's super shimmery as well, which I really love. Now let's go ahead and test out the nail stamps. I'm going to start with the fluid art one first from the stamping kit. I love how pretty these designs are, and there's so many to choose from on one plate. And here I am just testing out this scraper to make sure that it's thick and durable, and it was. So I'm gonna use that double trio nail polish that came in the kit, which was the black, and then I believe that was the top coat. And this does take some practice to do, because I did try it here the first time around and I did not get it on the first try, but I did end up figuring it out. One thing I've noticed is that you do have to move very quickly, and it does tell you that in the guide as well. I was like really nervous trying to figure out which way to try to stamp it, and I kept trying it over and over again. I'm like, oh my gosh, why isn't it going on the stamper? So as you can see, I've had quite a few failed attempts with this. So then I decided to go ahead and put more polish on it, but this time I was a little bit generous with the amount that I put on. I also went ahead and used the dark shimmery green color because I was like really eager to try this one. This time around was a lot easier for me, but I just pretty much kept continuing to practice doing the stamps on different nails until I felt comfortable to do it on my own nails. Also guys, you will notice that there's a few times I'm trying to show you up close what I'm doing, but my camera was so blurry. This was my first successful attempt at getting the design on the nail, so I was super happy about that. And here I am trying to zoom in a bit so that way you can see. And I loved how it came out, so I really wanted to try the butterfly stamper plate. I went in with the black polish again because I wanted to see how it would look on one of the orange sample nails that I did. And I was so happy because this time I actually successfully got the design on the stamper again. And here it is up close. It's so pretty. Remember me mentioning you have to be quick? I was pretty slow here. As you can see, some of it didn't transfer and it was already starting to dry up a bit, but we shall continue to keep stamping. And now we have finished all of our samples of swatching and stamping designs. So now let's go ahead and try to design my nails. I'm going to use both of the greens. So first I'm starting with that darker shimmery green that I liked. And on my left hand, I decided to pretty much paint all of my nails this darker green. And then I'm gonna choose two of the nails to do a design stamp on with the lighter green. So I have officially stamped my first nail on my actual hand. Surprisingly, it was a lot easier stamping it on my nails than the sample nails that I had. And it was actually pretty fun too. I did mess up here on the thumb a little bit, but it's still really pretty and I just kept on with the process. So I painted my right hand off camera and I have 3 of the nails the dark green and then 2 of them the light pastel green. And so I'm just going to use that darker green to stamp the lighter green nails. So here are the finished nails. They are all cleaned up. Comment below and let me know what you guys think. I think for my first time stamping, I did a pretty good job. I hope you all enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.